vulnerability. Smart people use it strategically. Showing the right amount of vulnerability at the right time builds deeper trust than always appearing perfect. Here's a costly mistake: avoiding difficult conversations. These conversations are like compound interest in reverse. The longer you wait, the more emotional debt you accumulate. That small issue you're avoiding, it's growing bigger every day. And gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. Unexpressed gratitude is like having money in a bank you can never withdraw from. Use it or lose it. Chapter 8. Financial Wisdom. Money isn't just about numbers in your bank account. It's about something far more precious: your freedom of time. Here's a truth most people miss: making more money often makes you poorer in time. As your income grows, your lifestyle expands. Bigger house, more maintenance, fancy car, more worry, better neighborhood, longer commute. Finally, I can afford everything I want. But that's the trap. Lifestyle inflation is like running on a treadmill, moving fast but going nowhere. Think about time affluence. Would you rather make $100,000 working 80 hours a week or $70,000 working 30? Your true hourly rate includes everything you sacrifice for that money. Most people get this backwards. They buy objects but rent experiences. Smart people rent objects and buy experiences. Why? Because experiences appreciate in value. Objects usually don't. Here's the ultimate financial skill: building margins. Living below your means isn't about restriction, it's about creating space for opportunities. That space is your ticket to real wealth. Chapter 9. Creative living. Creativity isn't about waiting for inspiration. It works more like a faucet. When you first turn it on, rusty water comes out. That's your bad ideas. You need those bad ideas. They clear the way for the good ones. I'm waiting for the perfect idea. But that's like waiting for the water to get clean without turning on the tap. You have to push through the rust. Here's something counterintuitive. Creativity loves constraints. Give someone unlimited options, they freeze. Give them limited options, they get creative. Think about it. Shakespeare wrote in strict meter and rhyme. Those limits forced his creativity. Most people try to create and judge at the same time. That's like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. First create. Judge later. Document everything you create. Your brain is like a creativity muscle. It needs to see its progress to grow stronger. Those early, terrible attempts, they're your proof of improvement. And here's the real secret: combine skills nobody else combines. That unique intersection, that's your creative superpower. Chapter 10. Personal energy. Your energy is your most precious resource. Time management is useless without energy management. You can't do meaningful work if you're running on empty. Most people never audit their energy. They don't realize some activities give energy while others drain it. That morning walk, energy boost. That toxic friendship, energy vampire. I just need more willpower. But willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. Smart people don't rely on willpower. They design their environment to make good choices automatic. Think about decision fatigue. Every choice you make takes energy. What to wear, what to eat, when to exercise. That's why successful people often wear the same things and eat the same breakfast. They're saving their energy for decisions that matter. Here's a counterintuitive energy hack: strategic incompetence. Being deliberately bad at non-essential tasks means others stop asking you to do them. Your energy stays protected for what you do best. Remember this: recovery isn't a waste of time. It's how you multiply your time's value. Chapter 11. Social capital. Success isn't just about what you know, it's about who you know. But here's the thing: real social capital isn't about collecting business cards or LinkedIn connections. It's about building genuine relationships. There's a simple formula for friendship: time plus vulnerability plus shared experiences. You can't shortcut any of these elements. Real connections need all three. I don't have time for networking. But that's missing the point. True networking isn't about taking, it's about connecting. The best networkers aren't collectors, they're connectors. They introduce people who should know each other. Most people underinvest in friendship maintenance. They wait for big life events to reconnect. But strong relationships are built in the small moments. That random check-in text, that quick coffee, that's where real bonds grow. Think about community like a garden. You can't plant all the seeds at once and expect them to grow. You need constant small acts of nurturing. Every conversation is water. Every introduction is fertilizer. The truly successful? They build their community before they need it. Because when you need a community, it's too late to build one. Chapter 12. Mental Models. Mental models are your mind's shortcuts to understanding reality. But here's the catch. The map is not the territory. Your mental models are always simpler than reality. And that's both their strength and their weakness. Most people see only what's in front of them. They play checkers while life plays chess. Second order thinking is your advantage, asking not just what happens next, but what happens after what happens next. This seems like the obvious choice, but obvious to whom? Your mental map might be missing crucial territory. That's why multiple perspectives aren't just useful, they're essential. Here's a powerful truth. Knowledge isn't power. Understanding is power. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Understanding is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. Most people collect facts. Smart people collect patterns. Think about inverse thinking. Instead of asking, how can I solve this problem? Ask, how am I creating this problem? Sometimes the solution is stopping what causes the problem in the first place. Chapter 13. Life Design. Your life isn't something that happens to you. It's something you actively design. Think of it like a portfolio, not just of money, but of experiences, relationships, skills, and dreams. Most people overvalue planning and undervalue testing. Life design isn't about making perfect plans. It's about running small experiments to see what actually works for you. I need to figure everything out first, but that's exactly backward. You can't think your way into the right life. You have to test your way there. Here's what most people miss about change. Tiny adjustments create massive results. Want to transform your life? Start with changing one thing for 5 minutes. That small win builds momentum for bigger changes. Think about your metrics. Most people measure their lives by society's standards, money, status, possessions. But what if you designed your own metrics? What if success meant time with family, or learning new skills, or helping others? Regular life reviews aren't optional. They're how you catch problems while they're still small. Monthly reviews prevent yearly regrets. Conclusion. Life isn't about finding extra hours. It's about making your hours count. Every principle we've covered, from time perception to relationship building, from energy management to life design, works together to create a life worth living. Remember, time will pass whether you use it wisely or not. Your habits become your days become your years become your life. Start small. Pick one idea that resonated with you. Test it, refine it, make it yours. The best time to start living fully isn't someday. It's today.